My name is C.Vilar, and I am the CEO of C.Vilar Limitada. It's a family company. We run the business with the older sons, Leonardo and Mauricio.
We're from Bogota, Colombia. We came to Ecuador to do the event for the Pope. I'm half a studio engineer and then half a live sound engineer. So nowadays I'm lucky to I do records, I do live DVDs, I do these type of things with big acts or our corporate stuff. I have a very broad range of work. I guess my biggest influence is my dad. He's a pioneer in the industry, and whenever I go to the US or anything, I get always the same question, like, how's your dad, how's everything going? And we keep growing and getting better and better every day. We've become the standard in our country, so the producers, the artists, the promoters, they all trust us because of our experience close to 30 years. In Colombia, we've had Sting, Paul McCartney, One Direction, Justin Bieber, Santana, Carlos Vives, Shakira, Metallica, Coldplay, very big shows. After every act we do, people leave the show with very great results, so people are happy with us. This is a very religious country as well as Colombia, so there's many followers. There's going to be many people. They say approximately between 1 million and 2 million people. We wanted the smaller size PA, but still great definition, so we chose for the new S10, so we could have a control SPL, and then we were looking for something more powerful on the outside so we can push the system harder, which we achieved very well.
We wanted the system to be as clean and everything with the same character. This being the first time we've been using the system, and I'm really impressed. The low end of the system is so surprising. Comparing to the box size, we were expecting a lot less from the low end behavior. Right next to the S10 as main PA, we have both E15 and E12. And then on the very far, we have white tents. The E15 has great distribution and great SPL, great intelligibility, which is a main factor that we're looking after, so that's what we chose, the E15 on the center. This is approximately 800 meters by 600, so everything is a challenge here. We ended up with 24 delay towers, 140 meter apart. The last one was like 600 meter apart from the main PA. This was a tough job to achieve because in the beginning, it was just a speech for the Pope. But then, later after we signed the contract to do this job, we were told that there were going to be bands and choirs and everything. So we needed some more extra frequencies, such as the low end. But, with the Adamson system, this is no problem because, it performs very well on the low frequencies. We're using Spectric side fill, which to me is the perfect side fill. There's going to be around 100, 200 people on stage, including the Pope himself. So we needed a very even coverage, so we chose to do 4 and 4 Spectrics per side. We started all this process about a month ago. We received a call on Sunday, it was 1 a.m. Somebody from here called, say, you guys are able to design this? We said, yeah, sure. Okay, we need the design in 1 hour. So it was 1 a.m. in the morning. I texted Brian, hey Brian, I'm sorry to text you at 1 a.m. or something. Can you give us a help with this? Sure, let's do this, let's do that. And in the end, it worked very, very well. Even though we've been users for Adamson for more than 10 years, whenever we get a big project, I usually call factory, and I get help from factory. He flew all the way from Milwaukee to Ecuador to help and support this act, and it's been great. And everything was designed with this new software from Adamson, the Blueprint. Everything's 3D, and the end result is very, very close to the actual, to what's going on here. We decided just to have our main platform based on Energy C15, and we are happy about that because it's the most powerful system on the world that I've seen. Happily, I can say that's not a blind point, no. I've heard the systems, and I think there are so many good products on the market today, but I think that the Energy does really very, very, very good work.
I think the E15 is pretty much the best line array I've ever used. The SPL is amazing, the clarity, the punch, the horizontal coverage is amazing, the vertical coverage is amazing. The consistency, I'm looking, you know, whenever I'm doing a show, I look for consistency. So I want it to sound the same 30 meters away from the stage, 50 meters, 100 meters. So that system gives me that consistency. We had great coverage overall, and it's impressive how every Adamson box is just throwing sound where it's supposed to do it. And even more, you know, when you're doing a 3D design, you expect sound maybe to cover at 100 or 120 or something, but then you go 130 or 150, and then you still get sound. So that impresses me, that the system even outperforms what you're expecting.